through Michigan right now, and man, the roads are freaking rough. Jesus Murphy almighty, I wish they would stick some money into fixing these roads properly. I mean, they're always under construction, but they never seem to get fixed. It's like, holy crap, man, Batman. Anywho, instead of any rate. Okay, Trucker 101. We haven't done one in a while, have we, guys? So I've had a few questions lately, and I haven't really kept up on them that much. And I apologize. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, and gals have been asking questions. And the reason I say gals is because the first question, I'm sure doesn't come from a guy. Mainly because the username is Mama, meaning Mama. I'm guessing Mama. I don't know. Anyway, I said it. Okay, it says, do the trucking companies reimburse you for tools used to fix their trucks? Well, let me give you a little scenario. You all of a sudden you've got an airline coupling that comes loose. Boom, you've got no air, the truck's dead in the water, you're on the shoulder. You call up your company and they say, well, it's gonna be, you know, they finally get a hold of a repair guy, whatever, it's gonna be 2 hours before a repair truck can come out and fix you. And all that's really needed is for you to take that coupling and re-screw it on and tighten it down with a wrench. So if you have tools, you can do this. If you don't have tools, you have to wait 2 hours for a repair truck to come out and repair you. Now, the point behind me saying this is 15 minutes of sitting on the side of the road and taking off and continuing it on with your day, or 2 hours of sitting there and not making a damn penny. So, and the answer to the question is no, they don't reimburse you for tools. The tools is part of being a truck driver. You have to bring tools with you in order to, I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to bring a single tool with you. I'm telling you that right now. It's for your own benefit. You could have something small that needs fixing in the truck. A squeaky dash, a squeaky cupboard door. I apologize for the light here. I'm bouncing up and down so hard on these Michigan roads that my white balance is freaking going all over the place here with the sunlight coming in. So, no, they don't reimburse you, but my advice is bring a small toolkit. Now, I did a video a little while back where I showed what was, you know, when I cleaned out the underside of my bunk, that particular trip, I believe, and it was while I was in the red truck, and I did a little video on what I carry in my toolbox. So I'll try to find the link to it. It shouldn't be a problem finding it, and I'll put the link down below. Okay, so go to that link and you'll see it's just a couple of basic tools. That's all you need. Okay. All right, moving along to the next question. We've got DWREK 27 asked, so what do you do if you drove all day and there's no more time for you to drive and there is no rest area or truck stop? Just wondering. Well, if you've driven all day and you've gotten to an area where there's no truck stop and no rest area and you're out of hours, then you have not done your job with trip planning. All comes around to trip planning, knowing how far you're going to be able to get that day to get to some place where you can stop, and knowing where that stop is. You know, planning out the truck stops, planning out the rest areas where you're going to stop for the night. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, what happens if, you know, I planned that all out, but I ran into traffic and I got slowed up and I didn't make it there? Well, when you're planning your day, you should have plan A, plan B, and plan C. Plan A being where you really want to get to. That's your furthest point where you can go with your hours. You know, truck stop, if everything goes as to plan, you know, perfect day. Leaving yourself a little bit of a cushion also just for that purpose, construction, you know, backups, things like that. You know, you shouldn't be planning your day where you're driving exactly 11 hours. I try to plan it anywhere from between 10 and 10 and a half. Sometimes, depending on truck stop locations, where I'm going to, etc., you know, it sometimes could be a 9-hour, 9.5 hour driving day. But I always try to plan for 10 and a half hours. For truck stops, that's where the GPS, the Rand McNally GPS, comes in handy with the truck stop information on it. If you don't have one of those, that's fine. All the truck stops sell the truck stop guide. You know, you can pick them up for I think 11 or 12 bucks. I know here at Celadon they have them in our little driver store there where you can pick them up. So, ooh, I got a wasp out here. Hopefully he doesn't fly in and attack me. So yeah, it's all around trip planning. If you've driven and there's no place for you to stop and you've not planned your trip properly, you're going to be sleeping on an off-ramp and you may end up getting a ticket because of it, because a lot of states don't like it. So yeah, hope that answered that question. Alright, so it's not really a question here. It's Mama again puts, you know, this goes to show I'm probably too old, but you were tripping balls on the quill bra? Huh? Someone please explain that one to me. It was on my vlog for week 16. She put that in there. At least I'm assuming it's a she. Maybe I should go to her page and check. I'm pretty sure it's a she. But quill bra? Huh? Someone please explain it to me. I don't understand. I'm old. Alright, that brings us to our next question. Ooh, there's a damn fly in here. It's starting to pester me here. Mama wrote, I think it was Mama. I can't remember now. Alright, they wrote, how do you pack for, you know, 2-3 weeks out at a time? Well, it's pretty simple. You gotta bring about, I bring personally, I don't know about anyone else, but I bring about 14 days worth of clothing. That's, you know, underwear, socks, t-shirts, shorts, sweatpants, pants, you know, sweaters in the wintertime, etc., coats. So yeah, because usually I'm out 10 to 14 days, so I'll bring 14 days worth of clothing. 15 days. I can stretch it, you know. And emergency-wise, you bring some laundry detergent with you, just in case. So when you're about 3 days before you run out of clothes, and you know you're not going to be home in those 3 days, well then, you know, do yourself up a small laundry at one of the truck stops. And I say small laundry, because if you do a big one, it takes forever. But if you do a small one, you know, you'll be in and out of there in like an hour. Whereas if you try to do a large laundry, it's going to take you a lot longer. So you just want to do enough to tie you over. So yeah, you got to bring about 14 days worth of clothing, at least. If you're out 3 weeks at a time, well then obviously you're going to be doing laundry out on the road. All the truck stops, majority of the truck stops have laundry machines, washer and dryers. Coin operated, of course. They got to make money off of it. It's not going to be free. Celadon at our terminal in Kitchener, and the one up in Laredo, I believe, and of course Indy. The washing machines are free as far as I know. Yeah, so it's pretty simple. You gotta pack for what you're going to be out, and if you're going to be out for long periods of time, then obviously you got to make sure you bring laundry detergent with you, because you're going to be doing laundry on the road. Yeah, pretty simple, huh?